off a nav mesh to help control the enemy where to go. Right now, it is not fully functional because we need to add more logic to the pathfinding. And then other games, and then Silent Hill for the fixed cameras. So I think I implemented it. It's not here, but it works pretty well. I'm happy with it.
Was your whole team students from DigiPen?
12 of us were, yeah.
Wow.
Or 10 to 12. I don't know if I remember, but we were double digits. And then one person was a Microsoft engineer.
Nice. Yeah. Congrats. Well done. Give them a round of applause, everyone. All right, who's up next? The next victim. Abyssbound. Do we have Abyssbound here, or are you all on Discord? Sounds like they're on Discord. Let me figure out how I can get their audio. I'll start the video to folks on Discord, and hopefully we can hear you. Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, sorry. Okay. See if I can figure it out. Trying to get it to output. I hear you, but let's try that. Other.
Bit of an echo.
Very cool. Bizbound. Thank you. Spooky season. People are going for those spooky vibes. I think we have the presenter on Discord. We should be able to hear him on the TV. We can hear you on this side. Oh wait, I'm muted here.
What?
Yeah, we can hear you on this side if you want to give a little background on the game.
Cool. Yeah, so this, well, I'm Josh. I'm a programmer.
Hi, I'm Toshi. Did all the modeling and the design. As you see, the main gameplay loop is you're big and you can interact with this small little world. And then you can also go small, find pieces, interact, and then sometimes bring items out to then place into the world. The game was inspired by a Minecraft mod where you're able to build on a block, like basically shrink into a block, just build, but then combined with actual puzzle elements. Myst is kind of a reference for the kind of the steampunk puzzle vibes. Yeah. Yeah, I think this when we were at the Japanese venue, we were brainstorming a lot of different ideas. Puzzle mechanics was something that came up and something that we could build more modularly with our team, just us two. And I think we're trying to really limit the scope to something that we could build together, but just have limitless possibilities with the modularity. I think with mechanics, placing different items, different type of switches, there's a lot of possibilities that we can go beyond this, as far as expanding how we build the levels,
how the puzzles interact with each other. Yeah, that's kind of more on the mechanics, my thoughts.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to do more. Obviously, we ran out of time. We wanted a cool ending, which we didn't get to yet. I guess another element that's shown at the end of the video is everything's kind of getting corrupted and more as you get smaller and smaller is kind of the idea. Yeah, this. We didn't really come up with an ending, but yeah, it was very fun. I don't know if there's any questions or anything.
No,
Sounds like a escape game. I have not played it.
No. So apparently the answer is no. Anybody have any questions? Yeah. Was it just the two of you who worked on the game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
So that-
What's the tech you used for this?
Unity.
Nice.
Yeah, the most interesting part with tech is probably the shrinking, which I just scale up the entire world when you get small. So at first I was trying to make it so the player would get small, but quickly realized you have to worry about a lot of things like, oh, now jumping, well, we had jumping originally, we cut it, but moving, crouching, everything has to be like scaled. But when you just scale the entire world, it just works.
That's really cool. Superliminal, it kind of reminds me of, which is another Seattle game with that scaling mechanic.
Yeah, but I think that was another reference.
Yeah. Are you all planning to submit to the competition?
Yeah, we
something?
might.
Cool.
I'm not sure what category, if we even have a category to fall into, but yeah, might as well.
So if you had another 8 months to work on it, what would you add or do differently?
Scrap all the code because it's garbage. But honestly, just extend it. There's kind of limitless possibilities. Connecting wires, having multiple tables, having rooms inside of rooms, inside of rooms.
Nice.
I don't know, Toshi, do you have anything?
Oh yeah, I see some comments on the aesthetic. Actually, this was kind of my first time diving into using textures more in my workflow. So what I did is grab some free PBR images. Credit to Brian from free PBR, and I just downscaled them to like PS1 style graphics, so down to like 128 pixels, and it really kind of create this crunchy PS1 style graphics, and of course darken things to fit the style. But yeah, I think it's turned out pretty well. We all started out with blocks at first, of course, when we built the levels, so it was like it was evolving over time as I had textured things, but yeah.
Who do you think is your target market for this?
Probably players who would play a game like Superliminal.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very cool. Well done. Anyone else have any questions in the audience here? Looks like it. All right. Thank you. Thanks to you both.
Thank you.
That was Abyssbound. Up next we have I Can't Take This TV Head Off Unless I Confess to My Ghost Crush. The
I'm Yuri.
Hi, I'm Mason.
This is our game. I can't take Steve head off unless I confess my ghost crush. Yeah.
So I'm the character artist for this game. I made all the sprites. The character in the
Just give me a
lower,
second.
yeah, the character in the lower corner that you're gonna see.
And I did the programming and wrote the script and UI kind of, but it's not good. Yeah, so you see, it's pretty standard visual novel. That is the ghost crush that we both aforementioned. Yeah, but the premise is pretty self-explanatory with the title. Yeah, you are in this kind of modern, like Halloween fantasy world. And you wear this TV head costume to a Halloween party, but you find out that you can't take it off because it's a cursed object. And through customer service, which is what the phone is showing right now, you can learn that to take it off is to live your life as if you're not an actor in a TV show, which means follow your desires, which to our main character means confessing your love to your ghost crush. Yeah, and then there's other characters like this one, the ironic zombie. Yeah, so there's like the fun gameplay things here. I made a little rudimentary battle kind of system because and also halfway through it, it's like a Scott Pilgrim kind of situation where you have to defeat all of your ghost crush. And yeah, that is the system. Yeah, anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
Great, thank you. Any questions? Yeah. So this is built in RenPy. It's a Python-based visual novel engine. Yeah, most popular visual novels are built in it. Like throwing out one like Doki Doki Literature Club is fully built in RenPy. Yeah, it's a ton. That's cool, and you can do some fun things with it, like the little battle system I made. Like as long as you like anything you can do in Python, you can do in NumPy, which makes it really versatile. Any other questions? Yes,
Who did the writing?
I did. I wrote the script. Yeah, that's not like my main thing. I'm mainly a programmer, but you know, that was fun though. I haven't written a full script for a game before. It's usually either someone else doing it and like chip in. So it was fun to be the one to like plan everything out and not be told no. Yeah.
What inspired this concept?
It's almost Halloween mostly, and theme wise, so there's like the what was it, throwback thrill kind of thing. I'm like, ooh, we could do like a little CRT TV kind of thing. Yeah, which I cool thing I forgot to mention, but like I found like someone who did a bunch of like retro TV shaders, and that's what had kind of the static effects in the background. Yeah, and you know, just the want to make more queer love stories and stuff like that in games and stuff too is a motivating factor. Yeah. Anything else?
Was it original music?
Nope. It's from that one Kevin something that has like thousands of royalty-free songs on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you all planning to continue further?
Maybe. I did write out like a plot line that I was kind of proud of. So maybe if I don't know, Mason wants to draw the other characters, then I might continue it.
Or do you typically play or make visual novels? Or?
Yeah, both. Well, this is Mason's first one, right?
Oh yeah, I've never made anything for like a game before, so this is my first time adding and contributing to it.
It's very cool. Yeah, I've made a ton of visual novels, both like free and commercial. Yeah, there's like a couple I have on Steam, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so which is also one of the reasons I went with visual novel and NumPy, because like I don't got time to learn anything new in 48 hours. So I was like, I'll just do what I know, especially since Mason's first game jam wanted to be able to have like a concrete product that we have at the end. Yeah.
Question for Mason, what program did you use?
Sorry.
I used it's entirely done in Procreate.
Anything else? Nope. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for. I can't take this TV head off unless I confess to my ghost crush. Best title so far, I think. But yeah, next up we have The Haunted Mouse.
I'm Lee. This is Team. Team can introduce themselves, I guess. You guys want to say hello? You're next. We're going to go Japanese reading that way. We'll get over it. Okay. We have C. Okay,
Mice. We are mice. I'm Derek. I like put together the maps we've seen, and I did like little puzzles.
I'm Dana. I did some of the 2D
I'm Sean. I did some textures, a little bit of salad.
So it seems like we didn't have the biggest team, so good to know how we did. I think we had 7. I'm not going to count, but they're all there. We're all here today. This is our game, The Haunted Mouse. It's essentially hide and seek. It is incomplete at the moment. I think we're finishing by the end of the day, though. There's a lot of assets that aren't in yet in this, but they're completed. But essentially, you are a cat, and you're protecting this house from ghost mice that go around. They hide in things like books, under planks, and when you find them, you can pounce on them to say they're not in their hiding place or whatever they're possessing. They can hide in paintings and things like that. You collect the mice before the time's up. If you finish before the time's up, you get points based on how much time you got left. That's the gist. And then I typically do programming. I forgot that part, didn't I? I typically do programming, and I got stuck doing all the 3D art somehow, some way. And yeah, didn't write a single line of code. That's what I got.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. Oh, this is important. I'm gonna pause this. So first of all, the 2D art is so much more professional than the rest of the game because Dana is amazing. And also we have all the paintings in the game and things like this are made by Callias. He is our painting artist. So it was a cool experience. We had fun, and I liked 6 of 7 people that I met today.
Wait.
I'm the one I don't like myself. Anywho, comments, questions, concerns. That's it. This is Unity, and only one person on our team uses Unity, so we made that choice. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Sean signed up as an artist. I'm like, what do you do like for a job? He's like, I work in Unity. It's like, I'm a programmer in Unity. I'm like, you could have told us that. This is like almost. Well, it helped Sean. I was looking to do programming, and I did art. Well, I made shapes. I wouldn't call it art. The sprite and sphere. So all the mice and 2D like the mouses. This is a very hectic video, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. I understand that. You know, we were told about a deadline. This was made in about 10 minutes. And it wasn't even playable prior to that 10 minutes. So I think we put it together.
We submit at midnight.
Yeah, we have a lot. We were all making parts. We just didn't put them together. We weren't prepared for a 5 o'clock showing. So, but you know.
So it's like the full vision for the game.
Well, the full vision is you want to have multiple cats. You want to have one cat that's not fun. You got to have multiple. No. Essentially, it's going to be so you would scale up with floors of the house, and it would get harder and harder based on time, hiding spots, number of mice you find, things like that. So, yeah, maybe they're not all ghost mice. Yeah, we're just you never know. Maybe the owner is a ghost, and we got to catch him. You never know. Right?
Final boss or something.
Yeah. Exactly.
You got it. And then we'll
I put a lot of effort into this, and I'll point it out because I am so happy. I made a shader for all this stuff that makes it into drawings, and I was very happy with it.
It looks like
yeah, like everything got the little drawing on it. And I slept for 2 hours because we modeled and textured everything with no assets. And I was terrible. I'm not an artist. I hated it.
We suck
And this is like C's like new to he's new to it all. He's never used anything besides Godot, and he killed the AI. Jumped right into it. He's a champion. What's up, Mel? The music? Somebody on the internet probably. I'm sure this. Oh, there's the squeaking is Callias. He is our mouse whenever it squeaks, which. Is our yeah, keeping us in the biz. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave now. Oh.
All right, that was the Haunted Mouse, keeping those spooky vibes going that we're all feeling here. Up next, we have Dimension Hopper. Do we have anyone from Dimension Hopper here? All right, it looks like Greg is coming up. Looking forward to seeing this one.
Yeah, it's not going to be much, but did what we could, given the time and heavy lack of understanding with UEFN. So in a nutshell, Dimension Hopper is a UEFN game. Basically, official modding tool named Fortnite, in which your main core gimmick is being able to hop dimensions for different gameplay purposes. For instance, you can switch from top-down twin-stick shooter to your average third-person shooter. Each of them would serve different purposes. For instance, being able to aim upwards in third-person mode or have a better bird's-eye view in top-down mode. What probably is not going to be available here at the moment is side-scrolling mode, in which you would be able to perform 2D platforming and jump to greater heights compared to the other modes. Yeah, and so far this was made using entirely Fortnite assets that have been officially granted to users. And the best part is you don't need to download the game. You just need to download Fortnite and get the code to check it out. It's a little jank. Definitely takes some getting used to because at once it's pretty powerful, but on the other hand, it can be really, really restrictive in some ways.
So I think I'm curious, what is the game?
The game loop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the loop we want to have is like navigate part of the level, shoot enemies, go into like a preset trigger volume, and then that would switch perspectives, and then you would use that to maybe combat enemies in another situation and traverse in ways you wouldn't be able to in your previous version.
Did you make this using devices or?
Yes. So yeah, to be clear, Florian, our main programmer and UEFN expert, is not present at the time. But if he were here, he would be able to answer all those questions easily. But yes, we do use devices. Any other questions?
What made you decide to use UEFN?
It was, Florian proposed it to me and Jackie, who another team member, and we thought, why not try something in Unreal with easy to use tools? And I thought it was pretty interesting and fun.
Nice. Oh, it's just a 3D.
Yep. Yes.
Did you try editing and customizing an UI?
Haven't tried that much, but we definitely should look into that. Yes.
I know you kind of touched on it earlier, but were you happy with the event?
It could be better. My biggest pet peeve I've had all this weekend is sometimes when you try to start it up, it'll just take forever to load and then be like, we couldn't connect for whatever non-existent reason, so you have to either reboot it again or just reboot the entire PC and just leave it to fate. Anyway, I'm pretty glad we were able to get something, get our main mechanic in, at least in a very decently functional state. And I'm really looking forward to further building on it into something more playable and complete.
What goals did you guys do? Like you said, Floyd was a programmer. What did you do with
Jackie was able to put together a script and story to give the whole gameplay mechanic context, as well as feel like it fits within the UEFN's general aesthetic. For me, I did the level designs. It's still in gray box form, but we'll be continue to build on it. And
So Florian was the only one who had any UEFN experience?
Pretty much. He was the biggest helper in the group. If you ever have questions, just go to him for it.
Thank you.
That was Dimension Hopper. And next up we have Restoring Grove. Is there anyone here from Restoring Grove who wants to come up to the mic and present your game? Looks like we have the team here.
Hi, I'm El. I'm the animator. I did some illustration and creative director for Restoring Grove.
Hi, I'm John. I did some programming and some design.
Hi, I'm Mel. I did the music.
I'm Pam. I'm a support programmer.
Hi, I'm Spencer. I was the producer and a programmer.
I believe we have one more person on Discord.
Yeah, I'm here online. I'm Avon. I was the 3D environment artist.
You didn't hear that Avon was a 3D artist. He also was the level design. Got to give him that credit. We also had I feel like we're missing someone. Alex. Okay, yeah. Alex Wood isn't here, but he was a programmer. Basically, Restoring Grove is a casual, like, why is it not coming? What's the term? Cozy. It's a cozy game. It's essentially you are, there's a little grove that a little wood spirit lives in that has been destroyed with dark magic, and you are clearing all of the like bad magical weeds and restoring the plants. There is a stamina mechanic that you have to use your stamina wisely, or the weeds just keep growing overnight. So you, the main thing is like trying to get it done decently efficiently. I feel like what makes this game unique is there's a lot of like YouTube videos and stuff that have to do with like cleaning stuff. Like Power Wash Simulator is a game like that, but I haven't really seen people like justify why you should care about like a game like that. And in this one, you're restoring a grove for this forest spirit who's just been living in this like awful polluted place for a while, and you're taking care of him by fixing up the grove. Any questions? Yeah. That was an asset that was bought. But when it comes to all the art, other than the characters, that all was Avon. The thorn, that's all Avon. Avon made the thorns, made the core, made the trees, made the tent and the like terrain and everything.
How would you expand on this game if you had more time to?
There's a lot of things that were coded but not really implemented into the final product. So a lot of putting in, there was like a whole story thing, like dialogue via pictures that never really got plugged in. Probably like adding more assets, maybe more interesting gameplay to like how the grove gets, how you can fix the grove. We had 7 people.
How was it? How were the team dynamics? How did you all work together?
I think it was pretty good. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all worked really well together.
learned a lot from each other, and yeah, it was really fun.
What was your? Oh, yeah, it did make me think of Pressure Wash Simulator when I saw it. So yeah, it came through that was the inspiration, like magical version of that.
Yeah, basically. But restoring the Earth instead of like I guess a truck.
Yeah, no, I like the message. Yeah, kind of like a fantastical setting.
Mhm.
What's the technology used for this?
Unity. I use Blender. I noticed some of the music that Mel did was in GarageBand. Is there anything else? I think that's the rest was like organizational stuff, like Notion and GitHub. So.
Were you all pretty used to Unity or new to it?
I think maybe just a couple of us were pretty used to it.
Yeah, like a few of us had not used Unity in a while, so like we're getting back into it.
I have never. It's my first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
What version of Unity did you use?
6. It was. I honestly, I didn't really notice any difference from the last time. I think the last version I used was like 2022, so I honestly don't know.
Do you have any music that we can?
Yeah, just it's not in the video, but I could like. Is there any way I could just plug in?
If Avon could like share screen, maybe Avon could play it.
Yeah,
that would work.
Okay.
Because I think last month team had people subscription working on the music part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also
That's
some.
really awesome.
If up to you, you want.
There's a lot of stuff that isn't shown.
It's really good.
It's really,
It is really good.
it's really good.
But you don't have to if you want to. Yeah.
I can do it Django. Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Plug in over here.
Oh, you got an audio plug. Awesome.
Wait, I found it.
You found it?
Does it have USB-C?
All right.
Standing by for anybody's watching. We're trying to. There it is.
That was all done by a 10-year-old, by the way.
Music done by a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's not.
Very embarrassed 10-year-old right now, but it was awesome. Great work.
She deserves the credit.
Definitely. Yeah, she does for sure. Well, that was Restoring Grove. Thank you all. Yeah, and thanks everyone for jamming. Thanks for joining us for Game Jam Plus 2024. Hope you had a great time. Big thanks and a round of applause for our venue hosts here at Venture Mechanics, Ron and TJ, and the whole crew. Thank you very much for having us this weekend, letting us invade your space and make some cool looking games. You do have until midnight or 11:59 tonight to finish up whatever you have left to finish up and submit it on the platform, and make sure it's submitted on the itch.io page with the video that you posted here to get, if you want to be considered for the rest of the competition, which if you make it through that, you'll hear more from the main organizers of Game Jam Plus, our awesome crew in Brazil who put this all together. The video you saw at the beginning, they came up with the theme and the categories. So if you had a good time, then give them a shout out there on social media at Game Jam Plus. Just thank them. They do a lot of work with a very little budget and a few people that work hard to make all this happen. So it was great, and we appreciate IGDA for supporting it as well and making it happen. So if you enjoyed it this year, hopefully we can do it again next year. And we learned a little bit about the whole process and how it all works in their system. So we'll be a little bit better prepared for helping you all to have a better time next year. And thanks for joining us this year, though. And yeah, we can wrap up. Take care of your trash and whatnot, and head out soon. And we'll see you at the next event. Congrats, everybody.